Red zone, no safe place. Heartbeat sinking with the bass. We down loud. Middle fingers to the crowd. Down and down, feel it rise. Fire in your pretty eyes. Say my name like a threat. I'm the one you won't forget. This is Cupid's threat. Just living life in my head. This is Cupid's threat. Nothing violent in the air. Scream my name, blink the flash. We all love, we just crash. This is Cupid's threat. Hearts go to I want tonight. Sit down, look at me, take me lies, set me free. Just my heart, put a bid free. So let's begin. This is Cupid's threat. Bloody roses on the floor. This is Cupid's threat. We don't feel, we want more. Say my name like a sound, like the chaos begins. This is Cupid's threat. Love is lethal in this game. Hearts in the crossfire. We also fall in time. Hearts in the crossfire.
Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. It's Waylander here with Scarpskinkle and Shroomsy as we are excited to present the draw. I know there were lots of questions about said draw, about how things are going to work and how we know which teams are going to be matched up against one another. So basically what we're going to be doing in the draw is we're going to be heading into what we call the seeding phase. So we're going to seed teams 1 through to 16, but not in numerical order. So it's not like we're going to seed team 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go to, what is it? Going to be 13, 14, 15, 16. Then we're going to be going back into seeding 11 and 12. And then we're going to seed from teams 4 to 10. I mean, from teams 5 to 10. That's how we're going to be doing this, right? It seems a bit choppy, right? But the way it's going to work is this: team number 1, seeded number 1, will face up against team that is seeded number 13. Team number 2 will be facing up team number 14. Team number 3, you get the idea, right? That's the way we're going to be going down with this. And for the teams that are in that block from 10 to 12, we will show you how that's going to work. So it's going to be team number 5 up against team number 12, team number 6 up against team number 11, and all the way down the line. So really what you want to do is hold on to your position. So your position is the ticket. As we get the first spins through now, you're going to find that the teams that we're seeding first, these were the teams that finished with a 3-0 score. So they won 3 games, lost none. So they're the top seeded teams. We just need to give them position 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? But again, if you find all of this complicated, just go at the end of today, take a look at which team your team is going to be versing, and you're okay. That's all you need to worry about, is who you're going to be playing and what day it's going to be going through, right? So right now we're going to be seeding the top 4 teams, which are Saint Dynasty, Renab Jutsu, Evil Incorporated, and Gascom Sports. Let's get the spin on the way and find out which team is going to be seeded number 1.
Oh, honestly, this is where things start to get exciting. I mean, the top 16 teams, these are the Oaks to beat. So going up against these 4 teams, it's going to be tough. So it all depends on where they are placed and where you are placed.
Yeah, exactly. It's the luck of the draw, right? So we've got Renab Jutsu seeded number 1. They're in position 1, right? Let's remove them from the slot, and then we're going to head into team number 2. So team number 2 will be Evil Incorporated.
Okay.
which I know you guys were telling me. I think Scarpio was saying the last time that Evil Inc. have been doing very, very well throughout the course of the tournament. I mean, they did win all their games.
Yeah, the thing is, it's Deuce squad, so the boys are cooking.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Right, so now we have Saint Dynasty and Gascom Esports. Gascom Esports is the only Madagascan team that made it into the top seeding here. So I'm sure the Madagascan players are all rooting for them. And just as I'm saying this wasn't pre-planned. The wheels just were spinning around. It pops onto Gascom Esports. They are going to be team number 3. So that's the 3rd seeded team. And then obviously, right, we'll spin it just to say, well, that Saints doesn't feel left out. That they got this one. They're going to be team number 4. That's the 4th seed, right? And so we're going to remove all of these, right? So we know our seeding. It's Nabjutsu, number 1. Evil Inc., number 2. Gascom Esports, 3rd. And Saint Dynasty, 4th seeds. Now we're going to head on into the seeding for teams 13, 14, 15, and 16. So these first 4 teams that we've drawn will from this draw know who their competitors will be. Now the teams that will be drawn from in the 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th spot will be your 3-1 teams. So they 3-1. So they won 3 or 3-2. 1-3, lost 2. The 3-2 spot we'll be heading up to now. So let me get those teams up and running for you. This is the 3-2 aggregate. And the teams in the list, right, is Warlords Reborn, Shattered Empire, Juice Mastodonte, Baby Oil Bandits, Dime Dozens, and Ragnarok Esports, right? So you'll see their names appear on screen in just a second. So we have that sorted out. Right, so as you can see, that's our 6 teams in the circle already. We have Warlords Reborn, Shattered Empire, Deuce Mastodonte, Baby Oil Bandits, Dime Dozen, and Ragnarok Esports. Now, the first 4 teams that are going to be drawn here, these first 4 teams will be playing up against anyone from the Renab Jutsu all the way down to Saint Dynasty in that first 4 seeding. And so I know some of the teams here, because there's 6 teams, right? So only 4 of them are going to get drawn. And if you want to complain that, oh, I got Saints or Renab or Evil Inc. or Gascom Esports, right? Don't come cry by us right now. The wheel, it's right here. It's live. We're spinning.
The wheel of despair. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad we didn't do the wheel for the group stage matchups, because I have the worst luck when it comes to this wheel.
And speaking of luck, it's Ragnarok Esports that will be seeded as team number 13. So will that be the one that will go up against team number 1?
Correct.
All right. So the first matchup has already been decided. It's Renab Jutsu up against Ragnarok Esports. So this will be now
Going to be a killer.
Yeah, it is actually going to be a killer. So now we're heading into Evil Inc. and they will be facing Dozen Dimes.
Ooh. The thing, I haven't seen a lot of Dozen Dimes in this Swiss stage, because they were unfortunately participating in a few forfeit matches, and the other matches that they played I wasn't as lucky to see, but I'm interested to see how they're going to fare in the playoff stage.
Yeah, this is Kenya's number 1 team. So, yeah, it's the thing about some of the events that we've been running, and what I'm loving about it is how it is including quite a large population from the Southern African region. The bulk of our teams do come from, I'd say, the 2 biggest servers, which is South Africa and Madagascar right now. But, you know, nice to have Kenya representing. So that's going to be Evil Inc. up against Dime Dozens. And now to see who Gascom Esports will be facing.
Who will it be?
What? Scorp can speak?
I'm a man of very few words today.
Well, it's the slippery customers, Baby Oil Bandits. up against Gascom Esports.
I think this is so far the best matchup for the round ones.
Yeah, this is going to be a very, very tight affair. Baby Oil Bandits, Gascom Esports. So now we're going to see from the remaining teams, which is Warlords Reborn, Juice Master Dante, Shattered Empire, who will be facing Saint Dynasty.
This is a draw you don't want.
Yeah, very true. It was going to be either between Juice Master Dante and Warlords Reborn. And, well, the Wheel of Fortune has spit out Warlords Reborn. So Warlords Reborn up against Saint Dynasty. And that's going to close the first round of what we're doing. However, we still need to spin for these next two teams, Shattered Empire, Juice Master Dante. Because the first team we spin for will take seed number 11 and the next one seed 12. And that means they will be playing up against the final draw. They'll be playing up against team number 5 and team number 6. That'll be coming through. So, who will take seeding spot 11? It is Juice Master Dante taking the seeding spot number 11, and therefore number 12 will be Shattered Empire. I will spin, just to say, well, we don't want to anybody feel like they left out here. So Shattered Empire taking the 12th spot. All right, now with that being done, we have one. So this next round of teams for seeding would be your 3-1 aggregates. 1-3 lost 1. The teams in this list are Absolute Province, Level 1 Esports, Boa Boa, Aurora, Vikings, and El Sicario.
Yeah, and these teams, the reason why they have the one loss is because they lost either against Renab, Saint Dynasty, Evil Inc., the first 4 seeding teams. So the 3-1 teams are also very strong teams.
Yes. They are. They really are. I mean, this is not like anybody that you really want to say, okay. But when you get to this stage in the competition, right, you have quite a few strong teams left. I mean, we had a starting field of 32. We could have had a starting field much larger than that, right? But starting field of 32, we're down to the top 16 in this tournament. So from here, it's going to be heading on even smaller and smaller, and it's really going to see who's going to bring what to the table, right? Now, the first draw that we're going to have, we're going to be dealing with the team that will face Juice Master Dante, right? So this will be team number 5, and team number 5 will be facing up against team number 11, which is Juice Master Dante. So now we have, and let's see what the wheel gives us. It looks like it will be Vikings. These two teams would definitely know each other very, very well. Vikings, Juice Master Dante, that's going to be the elimination bracket coming through right now, right? And we now have the team that will face up against Shattered Empire. And then that will bring us down to the final 4 teams who will obviously be facing up against one another. And then it will be team 7 versus team 9 and team 8 versus 10. Am I correct? 7, 9, 8, 10.
Let me just quickly make sure. Honestly, I set this up and I can't remember.
Because it'll either be 7 versus 9, 8, 10, or it'll be 7, 10, 8, 9.
8, 9.
7, 10, 8, 9.
7, 10, 8, 9. Okay. All right. So now it's Shattered Empire's opponents. And it's Absolute Province that will be taking on Shattered Empire. All right, now, first we're going to seed, and then we're going to be calling out what the matches are. So this is going to be your seeds from 7, 8, 9, and 10. So it'll be 7 versus 10, 8 versus 9, right? So let's go with seed 7. And it creeps over level 1 esports. So level 1 esports are going to take seat number 7's per spot, and so they'll face from the remaining 3 teams, the last one that we get to draw. In 8th spot, we have, once more, this wheel is just like creeping over the line here, and it's Aurora. So Aurora taking spot number 8. Now it's a question of, this next draw will determine who Aurora will be facing, right? So it's either El Sicario or Boa. And it is El Sicario. So we're going to be witnessing Aurora. So Aurora up against El Sicario, and so definitely it will be then level 1 esports.
Level 1 versus Boa.
Yeah, Boa. But again, as per usual, we spin, we show Boa, the last team drawn through. We know what the matches are going to be. The wheel has generated some pretty interesting stuff.
This is there's some tight matches here, and then I see a few potential one-sided matches. So this is definitely going to be an interesting bracket. And for all the viewers that is wondering, so the matchups has been uploaded to the website, so you can click on the link to view the matchups and the bracket in its entirety. The only thing that will not be there at this point is the dates. All game times and dates for the rest of the bracket will be up by tonight. So by the end of the evening, you will have your bracket times. Of course, the first match is tomorrow, just so you guys know and can plan for that. 8 p.m. will be the match of Renab Jitsu versus Warlords Reborn. And then the 9 p.m. game, 9:15 p.m. game, will be Aurora versus El Sicario.
Okay.
Okay. Well, what a way to start the playoffs.
It's going to be some cracking games. From now onwards, every game will be streamed. Everything will be live. It's going to be the tradition going forward from the group stages, because the reason we made this decision is we put out registration forms for Cupid's Clash, which is one of our more fun tournaments, shall we say, right? Not so much in terms of the rules, but the fact that we just said, hey, let's have something running through the whole Valentine's period, right? I mean, you put the registration forms out 5 days later, you got your max 32 teams. And this is saying this when we can, if we decide that we're going to be running the bigger, more serious tournaments, right? You can get up to 64 teams quite easily, right? And if you're going to have 32, 64, 48 teams, it's just a lot of group stage matches. And to make sure that the tournament runs seamlessly, and I mean, if you think about it, right, this is a 32 team tournament. It was done in less than a month. Whereas if you take a look at how a lot of the other 32 team tournaments and stuff run, I mean, the time frame is too huge. So we had multiple games happening at the same time, the group stages. We'll try to make sure that every team that is in the group stages will feature at least once on stream. But if you want to be there up in lights for the duration of the tournament, well, you know what this means. You've got to win. You got to get through. And we'll feature you quite a bit on the stream. Right? But with that being said, everybody knows who they're going to be up against. They know roughly the dates when you'll see it. So very soon we'll have the full fixture list up and available for you there on WhatsApp and our various socials. But I'm sure everybody at home wants to get ready, prepared for the team that they're going to be up against. They want to go do their homework. And speaking of homework, the website will be up and running very, very, very shortly with your stats tracker, where you can actually go now and see. You want to stalk this particular person. Unfortunately, we will not be providing contact details unless the contact details is for these two handsome gentlemen here. So you can by all means stalk the two of them. We will we'll provide that on the website. But everybody else now, you won't be able to stalk them like specifically in that regard. You'll be able to follow their stats, the wins, losses, heroes played, etc. Right? But with that being said, gentlemen, any final words before we say goodbye to the viewers? Right.
None from me. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck. Right. We'll see you all in the upcoming games. Thank you for watching.